Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. It seems like you guys really enjoyed the qualifying practice video from Millville that I uploaded like a week or two ago. So I decided I would throw the GoPro on at the WW Ranch Pro National in Florida and give you guys a look at what the second qualifying practice looks like. We did qualifying practice 1 at Millville. This time we're doing qualifying practice 2. There's a couple little differences that I'll go over once the video actually starts. But before we jump into that, I want to cover a few things here. Number 1, I apologize for the delay in the Pro National race vlogs. The head thing that I was dealing with was actually a little bit gnarlier than I thought. It's been following me around for a little bit, and then once I was finally feeling decent enough to start editing videos again, the Pro National schedule just got insane with all the traveling. So right after Redbud, we went to Millville, which was like a 10-hour drive, then down to Florida, which was like 15, and then out to Colorado, which was like 18. So those weekends were back to back to back, and it was just an insane amount of traveling. So it made it really difficult, and I definitely got behind on the race vlogs. But now that it's the off season, we finally have time. I'm gonna jump into editing those things right now, so you guys can expect to see the next video will definitely be the Redbud 2 race vlog, and then Millville, Florida, and Colorado will drop shortly after that. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. Second thing I want to cover, now that it is the off season, I'm starting to get into some of the hobbies that I normally don't have enough time for. I'm taking a break from riding, kind of letting the body recoup, and obviously we're going to be selling the race bike here and stuff and getting some new bikes for the upcoming season. So taking a little bit of time to do some of the things that I normally don't have time to do, and one of those is streaming on Twitch. So I've been playing a lot of like Modern Warfare and MX Simulator over on Twitch. I'll drop the link down below if you guys have any interest in that. I've been streaming like a couple times a week just with a couple of my buddies, and it's just a fun way for me to stay in contact with you guys. We got a big server together with everyone on MX Simulator, and we were all ripping and throwing whips and stuff. So if that's something you want to get in on, definitely click the Twitch link in the description, come hang out, and yeah, that would be really sick. Final thing before the video starts is I got to give a huge thank you to the sponsor of today's video, and that is Ridge Wallets. I got my wallet chilling over here from Ridge. It's for you guys to check out. So as you guys can see, the design of this thing is really sick. It's nice and slim, so it fits really easily in your pocket. It doesn't bulge out or anything like a traditional wallet. It has these expandable straps right here, so you can fit up to 12 cards in there, which is great because in today's society, we don't really use cash anymore. It's all digital, so you can fit a bunch of cards in there, which is exactly what you need. However, if you are someone who likes to carry cash around, they have the strap on the back. You just take your cash and slide it in there, and it keeps your cash right on your wallet. So really sick. It comes in a bunch of different designs here. As you can see, I opted to go with the carbon fiber because I'm a motocross racer, and what motocross racer doesn't love a little bit of carbon fiber bling? But they also have aluminum and titanium ones, and they come in all different colors. I got a pink one for Bridget. I got like this cool burnt oil slick color titanium one for my brother. They absolutely love them as well, and it's just a solid like life upgrade. You use your wallet and take it with you everywhere, so why not upgrade and get a really nice one? But yeah, I've been using this thing for a couple weeks now. Absolutely love it. Honestly, was not expecting to love it this much, but seriously, this is like one of my favorite things now. So links will be down in the description. You can use the code Jeff Walker if you find something that you like. It really helps me out. I appreciate it if you guys click on the link. They have some other stuff on their website as well, like some Swiss Army knives and stuff like that. So definitely go check it out. If you find something you like, use the code Jeff Walker. Pretty easy to remember. And yeah, huge thank you to the sponsor, Ridge Wallets. Really appreciate them helping out the channel and my racing program and just helping us grow. So thank you, Ridge Wallets. We'll jump right into the video now. Alright guys, so here we are heading out for qualifying practice 2 at the WW Ranch Pro National. You can see us going by Jay Coop there. They're just getting off the track. Following Adam Cincerello and his mechanic up to the gate right now. Pretty crazy seeing all of these guys, and they're just kind of like, you know, regular people just heading up to the gate just like I am. Right here you see they're checking to make sure that my transponder is working because people sometimes have issues. Heading out on the gate, there's my main man Joey scoping out a spot for me. This looks like a good one right here. I didn't realize that was Tomac's mechanic, but we got lucky and got to line up next to the defending champ, so that's pretty sick. Like I said, surreal feeling looking to your left and just seeing the #1 plate, you know? It's pretty crazy lining up next to dudes like Tomac. Definitely puts it into perspective, but setting the whole shot device. One of the differences between qualifying practice 2 and qualifying practice 1 is that we get to do 5 minutes of hole shot practice. So here you can see me ripping a couple hole shots. We basically just go out and do the first corner, and then they cut a little loop for us to come back in. You can see me now reaching down, twisting my new Pro Taper Sealer device, self-engaging launch assist device. It's a way for me to set my whole shot device by myself, as you can see right there. So sick little product. Shameless little plug for Pro Taper there, one of my favorite sponsors. But Joey repacked my gate so I can do the start #2. Got a little squirrely on that one. My back end went down into a rut, but yeah, it's all good. Just some practice. Normally I do like 2 or 3. It was pretty hot down in Florida, so I only did 2 of them to just try and save the engine and the clutch a little bit more. So this time we're heading out is the real deal. You can see Sexton and Tomac. Those guys always like to try and go out first because they obviously want a clear track, but for me, I don't want to get in their way, so I give them just a second here and then try and find someone who I know is just a little bit faster than me to try and latch on to set a good time. So that's what we're going to spend this first lap doing. But yeah, differences between qualifying practice 1 and qualifying practice 2. If you guys watched the Millville video, you would have seen that the whole first 5 minutes is untimed practice. That's just to, you know, let the guys learn the track so that they don't go out there on the first lap and try and throw down a heater when they don't know where the heck they're going. So we already did the first qualifying practice, and I set a good time in. So this one, we already know where the track goes. We already know how fast to hit the jumps and everything, so it's a little bit safer for us. And that also means that instead of just getting 10 minutes of timed practice, we get the full 15. So, well, not quite the full 15. We have to make 1 lap to get around to the checkered flag. But as soon as we come around and hit the finish line jump, it's a green flag, which means that all hell breaks loose, basically. We get to just go for it. So, yeah, I spend this first lap pretty much just checking out where the lines are because it changes a lot from the first practice. The first practice, the track was pretty smooth, but as you guys can see here, it's getting pretty torn up, pretty deep. Florida is definitely one of the sandier tracks on the circuit, so it gets pretty chewed up here. So just taking it easy, checking out the lines and seeing where the bumps and everything are, because this is now like the 7th practice of the day, so it's getting pretty gnarly. But yeah, we're just checking out the track, checking out the whoops. We'll make our way around to the finish line, and then it's just gnarly from there. So I definitely like these conditions. You guys know I spent the last couple of years down in Florida going to college and everything, so I rode a lot of these similar types of conditions. Deep sand, that's definitely what my style is tailored for. I definitely like the sand more than the hard pack track, so I definitely always love coming down to WW Ranch. So anyways, I'll skip forward to where we're going to come across the finish line here. You can see me like waiting up, trying to get a clear track in front of me. I wasn't expecting this last guy to squeak by me. I thought he was just going to kind of, you know, check up and wait for me to get a little gap, so I had to check up a little bit extra long. But anyways, here we go for the qualifying lap. Hope you guys enjoy. So that is a perfect example of just how freaking gnarly talented the top guys are. You would have seen while I was going through the whoops, Christian Craig absolutely blew my doors off and then proceeded to just find his way right out of the camera because he's going that fast. I mean, if he didn't pass me and you guys wouldn't have seen how fast he was going, you probably would have thought that I was going Mach 10. And then Christian Craig just comes by and makes me look silly out there. It's pretty ridiculous how talented and fast those guys are. And yeah, honestly, it's unbelievable. Hopefully one day when I can do all the training necessary and stuff, I can get to that level one day. But I mean, time will tell. That would be the dream for sure. But for now, I just get to be honored that I'm on the same track as these guys and just have my jaw drop every time I see one of them go by me. But I was happy with that lap, really happy actually. It was a little bit more chaotic and I hit some bad lines I think here and there, made a little bit of mistakes. So no qualifying lap's ever perfect. You just got to deal with what you're given and hope that it's going to be good enough. And in this case, obviously, it was good enough to put us into the mains. So I knew that lap time was pretty good and that was going to get us in. So for this next lap, I toned things down and tried to just come in with the mindset of like being really smooth and just carrying my speed instead of just bulldogging it through the sections. Because sometimes that's faster, especially in the sand. Sometimes just taking your time and like picking your lines and keep carrying your momentum is a little bit better. So coming into this next lap, I definitely went in with a different mindset. You guys can probably tell it looks a lot smoother and it sounds and looks a lot slower, but I don't think it actually was very much slower. It's just kind of funny how that all works out. So yeah, you guys can watch qualifying lap number 2 here, and then that will be the end of qualifying practice 2. So here we go for lap 2. Alright, so there you guys have it. You got to see qualifying practice 1 at Millville, qualifying practice 2 here at WW Ranch. That's what it's like to qualify for a Pro National here down at the Florida Pro National. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's definitely one of the gnarliest and hardest things to do in our sport, qualify for a Pro National. Hopefully you guys get a little bit of a better understanding, and obviously, I mean, the track looks gnarly on the GoPro, but just trust me, it's so much gnarlier in person, and just the intensity that you have to bring to ride with these guys is insane. So hopefully I can shed some light on that here with these videos. I hope you guys are enjoying them, and I hope you guys are looking forward to the Pro National race vlogs that will be coming out here real soon. So yeah, as always, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, thank you to Ridge Wallets for sponsoring the video. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.